When William Happ was put to death by lethal injection, it took 14 minutes, or twice the normal average, for him to die.
He was conscious and aware for a longer period of time than is typical, and he seemed to be grimacing or showing some indications of discomfort.
The execution in Florida last month was carried out with a drug never before used for that purpose.
The Cruel and Unusual Punishments Clause is about having humane executions, not just taking whatever is in your kitchen cupboard.
In Ohio, prison officials had planned to use an untested sedative-painkiller combination to execute Ronald Phillips, who was convicted of raping and murdering his girlfriend's 3-year-old daughter. The drugs used in the 32 death penalty states are now running out. The drug manufacturers, many based in Europe, have banned their sale to prisons, which are now left scrambling.
They want to carry out these executions that they have scheduled, but they don't have the drugs, and they're changing and trying new procedures never used before in the history of executions.
Prison officials are in a difficult position, says former San Quentin warden Gene Woodford, who presided over 4 executions.
They're charged with the responsibility of carrying out the law, and so in doing that, they have to make decisions.
Up until 5 years ago, most states used the same 3-drug protocol. The first puts the inmate to sleep. The second paralyzes the body. The third, and most painful, potassium chloride, stops the heart. The shortage has forced some states to buy imitation drugs from loosely regulated compounding pharmacies. At least 6 states went so far as to break the law by importing drugs from outside the U.S.
States are paying for the drugs with cash to avoid any tracking. They're getting them from each other. Some were obtained from the back room of a pharmacy overseas, and those were seized by our drug enforcement agency.
Missouri had planned to use a fatal dose of propofol, part of the so-called Michael Jackson cocktail. Instead, the governor temporarily postponed executions pending review.
I do it to stay sharp. I take care